Hello?
Hello?
I see you. I've got an echo.
Yeah, I heard that, that he said.
Well, I think that's his speakers back in the booth. I feel like What's that? White shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for joining us for the Chamber's annual auction and awards presentation.
I'm Kyle Lang. I'm the Executive Director from the Canby Area Chamber, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by a couple of our members, and I will allow them to take a moment to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Diane Harbeck with Better Homes and Gardens Realty Partners, and I am also a board member.
And if we can cut over to Bobby for it, there we go. You're on, Bobby.
Hi, I'm Bobby Bryan, and I'm also with Better Homes and Gardens.
Perfect. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. Bobby and Diane signed up to be our closing auction broadcast sponsors, and we are infinitely grateful for their support as always. They're wonderful partners to work with, and Diane, who obviously sits on the board and is my boss, so I got to say all kinds of nice things, right? So the annual auction is normally kind of more of a physical event, right? Like
Dancing, dressing, getting dressed up, everything. Yep.
right, in place at the Willamette Valley Country Club. But here we are. It is 2021. It's COVID, and we've had to pivot a little bit and to do it online. A lot. We've had to pivot a lot. And do an online auction for our format this year. Infinitely grateful to the committee, of which Diane sits on, and Vanessa Zimmerman, and Donna Ellison, and staff members, etc. Sandra Taves from Canby Smiles, obviously, yes. Grateful to all of them for putting this event together with us. It wouldn't happen, basically, without you guys helping us make this, help us put this together. It is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, and as such is kind of critical to the ongoing operations of the Chamber and making things happen. So thank you for joining us, for participating, for being a bidder, for tuning in, for paying attention, for being an involved citizen. The first thing that we want to do is to announce our Golden Ticket winner. We had 40 Golden Tickets that went out to a couple of special members, past attendees of the gala, sponsors, what have you, and we wanted to give them a specific thanks. So we did a random number generator, and of the 40 ticket holders, the winning number is
128.
number 128. So if you have the golden ticket with the number 128 on it, please email us at chamber@canbyareachamber.org, and we'll make sure to get your winnings to you. All right, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to some of our sponsors today. First off, I had such a great time with Ellison Team Homes, with Donna and Hannah and Stephanie. They came in and they helped us kind of preview some of the offerings that were available via the auction, and it was seriously a hoot just to spend the afternoon with those ladies. So thank you to Ellison Team Homes for being our auction preview sponsor. And then to Emmerich Construction, to Samantha Jordan, to Corey Lohman, to the team over at Emmerich Construction. They were our online auction sponsors, our main event sponsor. If you've logged into the online software, you've seen their name at the top of the software there. And so an enormous thank you to Emmerich Construction as well. Without them, this event would have been more difficult, and they've enabled our success. And they're great partners. They've done some contract work for Canby Fire, building out the remodel for the fire district. And they do excellent work. They're great community partners, and we really appreciate them and their support. And with that, I wanted to make sure to turn it over to another one of our sponsors, to Diane and Bobby, who came on board as our auction broadcast sponsors. And they're going to talk to you a little bit about what they do, and also tell you a little bit about how this auction is different from years past. So, ladies, it's over to you. I appreciate you.
In this market, there are lots of deals or no deals due to low inventory. Currently, there are only 23 homes listed in Canby. That's only 1 month of inventory. Of those 23, 12 are new construction. The price of the homes right now are $420 to $875 in Canby. The median price last year at this time was $463. Into this year is now $400, and that's an 11% gain in housing prices. Our days on the market have drastically changed too. 101 days last year to 40 this year. That means homes are selling within days, and sellers are prepared for that. Buyers are bidding. We have multiple offers on many homes that are on the market now.
So with our talking right now, pay attention, because there are game shows names that are in our little spiel here that we got going on. And if you guess the right number of game shows that we have put in this, just, what were we going to do? We're going to email the Canby Chamber.
Yep.
And you will win a subscription to Better Homes and Gardens Realty Partners. Magazine.
Yep.
Yes.
Or magazine.
Yep. So we are always ready to make a deal. We find the perfect match and make sure the price is right and get you top dollar for your home.
We can make chain reactions happen if you are selling or buying your dream home.
So don't press your luck or put your home in jeopardy. Call us, because we are
Smarter than a fifth grader.
I love it. So if you folks at home didn't catch that, email chamber@canbyareachamber.org with your guess for how many game show titles they were able to work in to their description there.
And they're just not current ones. They're kind of older ones too. So
Yeah. It was a deep dive on the whole game show phenomenon. I thought I was smart and getting some of these, but yeah, it was definitely a deep dive. I will say the older generation has an advantage here.
Yes.
On this one. So, yes, if you think you know the number of game shows that they just said in their little spiel right there, email chamber@canbyareachamber.org, and the winner will win a 1-year subscription to Better Homes and Gardens magazine. So thank you, ladies. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so just wanted to highlight maybe a couple of the items that are still available in the auction for you. We have a couple of things that are either haven't as of yet had a bid, or will be or pretty low priced, and we'd love to see some movement on that. So what we have here is the Oregon Ducks Pendleton blanket. This is a lovely wool blanket, and embroidered on here is Best Mama Duck. So if you know a mother of a duck or a soon-to-be duck, as we're here approaching the end of the school years and students are signing their letters and their commitments to colleges, this would be a wonderful gift there. Here we have a lovely gift basket from our own Barn Door Boutique and Decor, Lacey McGraw. Lovely young lady. One of our youngest entrepreneurs, actually, within our membership. And I am always amazed at the composure and the new ideas that Lacey comes up with. She's great on social media. She is just a young up-and-comer. We have some lovely car scents. These are some really, really fun scented cocktail and beer kind of themed scents that you can hang from your window. We have some candles. We have some lovely handmade earrings here for the ladies going out. I have a 14-year-old at home, and these earrings would absolutely speak to her. But for the mom, who I also have at home, right? These lovely, lovely glittery handmade wine glasses, and a beaded keychain in here. There is always something to discover in Lacey's store. She's constantly working, buying, going to shows, taking a look at what's out there, what's popular in the market. Just a great retailer to have within our community. Let's see, from the Book Nook. This is one of my favorites. My daughter cannot get enough of the Book Nook. She's a little reader. We have kind of an Oregon and local themed basket from the Book Nook. We have Abandoned Oregon, Ghost Towns of the Painted Hills and Beyond. And we have Weird Oregon. This is almost like, if you ever loved reading Guinness Book of World Records, the Guinness Book of World Records, you know, the little snippets and little weird little articles about different people who do odd things. This is a lovely collection like that, a battleship card game, local mugs. There's a bunch of stickers, cute little Oregon and Canby themed stickers in here, Oregon coasters, and the shopping tote that you have there. You can find that on the auction right now. And from our past presents, we have Frontier Golf Basket here, where we have so many cute little things. We have a hat from Frontier Golf Course. We have, I don't know if you're like me, I'm a white wine guy myself, and so these little tumblers, like you don't have to drop the ice cubes in the wine glass in the summertime because these little tumblers keep it nice and cold. If I'm gonna have white wine, it's definitely gotta be cold. Jump in there, we got stickers, we have a tote, and 9 holes for 4 players, including pull carts. All included in that basket there. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, so it's been a crazy year. We have a helmet from Canby Fire, and this is signed by the firefighters that have been at Canby Fire and have been working work the 2020 wildfires. I know that and I've seen in some of our offices, people have bought these firefighter helmets in the past, but I can't think of a better year in which to have, to pick this up than this year, when we've had the wildfires basically at our doorstep. These are the guys and gals that put themselves on the line this year in the wildfires. All right. You know what? Before we go any deeper in the package highlight, I want to throw it actually back to Diane and Bobby. We did something a little bit different this year with the auction, and we ran our 2 birds, 1 stone promotion. And so I would love it if they would take a moment and tell you a little bit about what it was we were trying to do with that program. So I turn it over to you guys.
So
Thanks,
what-
Kyle.
Yep, sorry. So what we did, we solicited cash donations from our local residents, city councilors, and businesses. With this money, we turned around and spent that money at our local member businesses. We bought gift cards, which you can find in the auction program, So go ahead and bid on them. We have quite a few left. And so we want to thank all those contributors.
And those sponsors for the Two Birds, One Stone program are Wild Hare Ranch, 4-8 Financial, Columbia Distributing, Canby Car Wash and Auto Lube, Trail Crossing Apartments, Greg Parker, City Councilor, Vanessa Zimmerman with Academy Mortgage, Oliver Insurance, Northwest Employment Solutions, Extreme Excavating. So stay tuned to the end of the broadcast. We have our award sponsor to announce, and we'll be giving away our President's Award and our Community Caring Award. So stay tuned for that.
Perfect. Thank you so much, ladies. So as you'll notice, I've changed clothes because this is another one of the auction items that is still available to be had. We have an Atlas work vest provided by local plumbing, and if you have a handyman around your house, this is something that he needs. This is fully customizable. It's got Velcro patches that they can order and customize how they want. All the bells and whistles, the pouches for hammers and wrenches and drills and tools. Can you tell I'm almost even awkward with how saying the names of the tools? That's how not handy I am. But I'm like, ooh, a bracelet. But this is more than just a bracelet. This is actually a magnet cuff that comes with it. So when you're out working, you can actually attach nails and screws they'll magnetize to the cuff. And so as you're working, you simply can grab and go, grab and go. And so this was, what's that?
Who did you ask about what that was?
Who did I ask about? This was Donna. Donna Ellison showed up, and she was the one who procured this for us, and she had to explain all of it to me. I was putting staplers and tape dispensers and, staple removers in this guy. Yeah, not its original intention. So that is up for grabs for the handyman in your home. What do you, anything you want to
Yes, I do.
highlight, Diane? Yeah, oh, yes, perfect.
Yes. So we have a beautiful photograph on metal that was done by one of our local photographers, Andrew Sambasetto. And if you frequent the Wayward Sandwiches, he is the sponsored, or the featured artist this month. So look at his stuff. This is beautiful, the reflection. It's Sisters Wilderness. So bid on this. I know you want it in your home.
Right, it's all
Yep,
ready to hang.
Ready to
Perfect.
go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And was it, you was on KGW
Yes,
News
he's-
or something recently?
Yeah, well, the weatherman there always asks him for his photos, so we can put it on the background of when they're talking about the weather. So he has had several on KGW.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's beautiful, perfect for a home, perfect for an office.
exactly.
Wherever you can imagine.
And we're talking about Wayward.
Oh, yeah,
We have
perfect. Segue.
dinner and wine tasting for 4 you can bid on. We do have gift cards. that-
Wayward gift cards are
Yes,
absolutely
yes,
present.
Yes. And then you were talking about the helmet. So if you'd like to tour the fire station, we also have that we can bid on.
And I'm thinking like birthday party,
Exactly.
family, like, we're all kind of like dying for outings, aren't we?
Well, and it
Like any
includes,
excuse to like leave the
and
house.
you can get a ride on the ladder truck.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we just did recently.
Yes, that was fun. Oh,
And I literally bounced in my seat with like joy. It was like my 9-year-old boy's dream fulfillment to ride in a big black truck.
actually, it was the area where all the firefighters sit, where there was 4 seats. It's actually smaller than I thought it was. It was kind of tight. It was interesting being in there. Yeah,
I know.
It was fun.
Sorry, Deidre.
Yes.
We probably took your seat.
We did mention you though, but.
We did. And Deirdre's love for firefighters. We lived your dream vicariously for you. So, let's throw it over to Bobby. I think Bobby has a couple of items that she was hoping to highlight as well.
Absolutely. On my table in front of me is a gift basket from Tupperware. It's got some cute, they're actually dishes that you can make as a lid, so it stays all contained. And then there's, this is the sectioned dips or whatever you want on that. You can chill it. Some mugs here to go along with the water carafe, and the festive and tropical basket to go along with it. Super cute, and all of that can go right in here. You can take it when you're having an outing, now that we are getting into better weather for the spring and summer, to take this along. I also have on my table a Seahawks Mariners basket. This is for home viewing. It has Seattle Seahawks checkers game, has a family t-shirts, there's 4 of them, a towel for the Mariners, some goodies, and a mug. What else did I see here? And in the front, it looks like, oh, it's a Bluetooth speaker system too. And another for home viewing is the Timbers basket. And this has a blanket in the back and some t-shirts and some goodies here, a signed soccer ball also. So if you're into the Timbers or into the Mariners and Seahawks, local sports fans, these are for home viewing because we're not able to go to the games yet, but these are great for any of those fans that you know of for these sports teams. I also have 4 hours of house cleaning. I know I need that. From Dawn Merrill. She's a chamber member. And just 4 hours to get your house clean, springtime, getting spring cleaning done. And also, I have 3 golf lessons from a golf pro, Gordon Tolbert. And if you enjoy golf, or if you know somebody that does, this would be a great gift also for them. So go ahead and bid on these items. Also bid on the gift cards that we have. There's lots of those. There's lots of room on those to bid. Some of them haven't even been bid on, so start bidding on the gift cards. Diane, do you have something over there? How about that beautiful box in front of you?
This box is from Canby Smiles. They donated it. It's full of games. You want to keep the kids occupied? I mean, there's chess and checkers. Okay, I haven't heard of this one. Farkle. Don't know what that one is, but looks fun. I Spy Snap. Uno. Cribbage. Oh, there's some candy in here. Yeah, that looks like a fun if you have little kids. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my involvement with the Chamber. I have been with the Chamber for about 6 years now. And I started to go to the luncheons, and I made about 4 or 5 lunches. And I decided I wanted to be more involved. I became an ambassador for a few years, and now I'm on the board of directors. During that time, I met many people that belong to our great community, and I've made many lifelong friends and hope to make many more. I enjoy our small town feel. Do you remember the TV show Cheers? I might be dating myself now, but when I shop local, I want to know the business owners' names and their employees. When I see people in the stores or in our community events, I want to say hi to them by their name. I am part of this community. I want to be involved in what is going on. I want to know my neighbors. And with that, that is what my involvement with the Canby Chamber of Commerce has done for me. So if you haven't been, well, I've missed the lunches, so if we ever get those back, hopefully soon, join us. It's fun. We have a lot of fun.
So I'm going to tell you about some events that are coming up for the Chamber is sponsoring. On April 22nd, from noon to 4, you can securely shred all of your sensitive documents with the help of Kahoot Waste Services. A suggested donation for shredding is $5 a box. Weber Consulting will also be on hand to securely wipe your hard drives for $10 per hard drive. Get rid of your e-waste at the same time. Canby Police Department will also have volunteers on hand to safely dispose of your old prescriptions. The Canby Lions will be collecting eyeglasses, cell phones, and hearing aids. I know I have some cell phones that I probably need to donate that are sitting in a drawer in my office. All of this is made possible by our partnership with Clackamas County Fairgrounds and Event Center. And that will be held right there at the Clackamas County, in the parking lot at the Clackamas County Fairgrounds. And you'll probably see that as you're driving through town on 99. You can see that there on April 22nd. And then another event that the Chamber is sponsoring is Cultivate the Right Approach to Local Business Marketing with Lauren Teague. Lauren Teague is a digital strategist and social media OG, as she takes you through the world of digital strategy to help you build a workable plan for your businesses that not only drives businesses, but aligns your mission and your processes. This is a 3-hour workshop that will help you build a workable digital strategy that takes into account your business operations and digital presence. And we all need to be in their digital presence with social media and everything like that. We all have lots to learn in that area. We have 1 spot left for the business spotlight position, so make sure you sign up for that upgrade to the class and get specific feedback on your business.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Bobby. I really appreciate that. We're really excited to have Lauren on board. And there was 1 spot in the class within the auction, so there's a couple minutes left to bid on that. It's a little bit undervalued, but not by much. There was a little bidding war going on there for a moment.
I'm checking my bids right now.
Right.
I have to see.
Right. Yeah, Diane's been bidding on something, so she was like, by the time we get to this point in the broadcast, can I have my phone so that I can check my bids, so I make sure that I don't lose out on anything that I want. So Diane's gonna check her phone real quick, and while she's doing that, while Diane and Bobby were talking, I took a minute to kind of check in on the back end of the auction. And I just want to tell you that, all in all things said and done, we reached our goal. We're there. Due to the generosity of this community, to our bidders, to our members, to our sponsors, we made it happen. And actually, I also went and looked at the number of bidders within the auction that we had this year. And if we assume kind of bidders are couples, or for the most part couples, we actually increased our ability to have people participate by 30 to 50 people. So while it was online, and while we didn't kind of have some of the pomp and the circumstance of this being like a full-on live event, not having limited seating and limited capacity actually allowed a couple more people to participate, which is always encouraging, right? That we know that people are wanting to engage and wanting to participate and believing in the chamber mission and what it is that we do. So with all of that said, expanding the number of people who could participate and meeting our revenue goals, I just want to take a quick moment and talk a little bit about like why is this important? Like why fund the chamber? Like what does this do for the community? And I mean, honestly, before I took this job, I had some of the same questions about the chamber, and it's taken me a while to kind of get in and learn all the intricacies of what a chamber can do for the community. And here are just a couple. One, we are the business advocates within the community. We interface with city government, county government, state government, and even up to the feds to be the voice for small business within the community. We fight for small business, for reasonable and prudent policy. We work with workforce development agencies to try and improve workforce conditions and to bring workers into the community so that they can live, work, play, Canby. So we're constantly trying to find new talent, new people, new ways. We had our first ever career fair this last year, trying to link up small businesses with job seekers, which is an essential function. We partner with the school district for much of the same reason. We help with mock interviews and help students locate internships and that school to business partnership. We do local marketing. We do try and do 2 publications a year. This last year with COVID, it was a little different. But we generally try and do 2 publications where we are marketing our small business community out to either new residents and tourists or local residents, trying to raise the profile of our members and reminding people to shop local, to shop, where they live. We do educational, like Lauren Teague's event that we have coming up. We try and teach business people how to be better business people. This last year, we've also become a business recovery center, where we are trying to help small businesses that are struggling by providing free business consulting via partnership with Clackamas County. Clackamas County has given us some funding in order to help those small businesses recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and the wildfires and the situations that have challenged businesses within this last year. All of these programs are supported by this event, are supported by this auction. And so everything that you have contributed, all your bids, all your generosity today helps support the local economy through any number of these programs. And so we appreciate you and we appreciate your generosity. We've come now basically to the end of the program, and kind of my favorite part. I love saying thank you, and I love giving people surprises. And so I'm going to turn it over to Bobby, who has the unique honor of kind of announcing our award winners for the year. And so Bobby,
Superpowers.
it is her superpower. I know, we've had a costume change. You guys have come out in capes, and the shirt says, "I'm a realtor. I make dreams come true. What's your superpower?" And so, right, I am lucky. I'm a comic book nerd, so this just feeds into my exact kind of obsession. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Bobby, who has the honor of introducing this year's award winners.
Thanks, Kyle. Each year, the annual Chamber Gala, the Board of Directors and the President of the Board get the distinct honor of choosing the award recipients of the year. And 2020 was a year, wasn't it? I don't think any of us will forget it that year. We saw so many community service and neighborly assistance through COVID, through the wildfires, and through instability and uncertainty. There were so many good choices for people or organizations to recognize. I think on Canby now, when you saw so many people helping each other, it was so great. Through everything, people helping each other, just being able to see those posts makes what we are a great community Canby is. It made the job hard for the board, though, but at the end of the day, there are 2 clear winners who the board felt deserved recognition. 2 awards we get to present this year are the President's Award and the Community Caring Award. We begin with the Community Caring Award. This award is given to a person or an organization that demonstrates outstanding dedication and service to our community. There are many nonprofits, religious, and charitable organizations mentioned in the discussion leading up to the decision this year. But in the end, I think you'll understand why this year's winner was chosen. Let's take a look at a quick video presentation to see who won.
This year's Community Caring Award goes to an organization that almost needs no introduction in a regular year, but has definitely stood on the forefront of our minds this year. Throughout 2020, Canby Fire has managed a personalized and comprehensive response to COVID via their community response meetings, Emergency Operations Center, multi-district outreach, and education. They have been leaders in drawing together community support for families, businesses, the city, and more. In addition, 2020 brought wildfires to our region. Canby Fire's response was unparalleled, and their efforts did so much to aid neighboring communities, families, fellow fire districts, and more. Their efforts provided a lot of volunteers and PPE to the Canby Center's programming that ensured that families and children had the resources they needed. Chief Davis managed one of the major fires to keep the fire from spreading to the Canby area, and the district managed the multimedia resources to keep citizens updated during the fires. The men and women of Canby Fire have committed numerous hours and put themselves, their lives, and their health in danger to protect others. According to Chief Davis, in 48 years of fire service, I have never had so many life-threatening experiences in order to keep Canby citizens informed and protected. For these contributions, as well as their normal charitable and community efforts, we are proud to present Canby Fire with our Community Caring Award, which reads, "For outstanding dedication and service to our community." No one can doubt that Canby Fire represents those values. Congratulations, Canby Fire.
Pandemic, wildfires, heated politics, presidential election. You guys have been a calming influence, a resource, educational outlet to help the community feel taken care of. And we are infinitely grateful for everything that you do in that aspect. So we just wanted to say thank you.
Hey, a great big thank you on behalf of the Canby Fire Department, the Canby Fire Board. We just want to thank the Chamber for recognizing and honoring this fire department. It is not only an honor for us to be part of this community, it's a privilege for us to serve in this community, especially during the difficult times. We want to thank this community, the Canby community, for all they've done too. You guys have been amazing heroes during this time. So we want to send out a great big thank you. This is an honor and a blessing for us. So just God bless you.
It has been a tremendous year for us all. But this year has been drastically improved by the fact that Canby Fire has been here to help us. And we thank you, Canby Fire, once again. The next award is the President's Award. This honor is chosen by the President of the Board of Directors. But this year was a particularly tough year for us because we have seen so many people rise to the occasion. That's what makes our community great. Whether those leaders come from business, from the public sector, or religious organizations, or just the community at large, we have been shown what leadership looks like this last year. In the end, the person chosen to receive this award was chosen because of the firm and adamant support of the business community in Canby. Local business owners asked us to find a way to honor this year's award winner. So let's cut over to the video to see who was chosen.
The Canby Area Chamber's President's Award is a recognition bestowed on a community member or organization who has demonstrated exemplary leadership, compassion, community-mindedness, and spirit. This year's winner received multiple nominations. Throughout community conversation, it became apparent he was the right choice. When COVID first shut down our community, Don Wilson, his family Kim and Stacy, and the rest of his team came to the aid of our community. He ordered meals for his team almost every day, and he has continued his support of local restaurants in the weeks and the months that followed. This steady stream of support has had an enormous effect on our local hospitality industry. To illustrate this point, we'd like to turn it over to some of the people who Don Wilson has helped this year.
To Don, Kim, and Stacy, I'd like to thank you for your generosity. Our business would not be where it's at without your company behind us. Truly appreciate everything you have done, not just for our business, but for the community. No, it's totally from your heart, because it's not like any one of us is going to put a power pole in the back of our restaurants at any time soon. So again, thank you. It's people like you that make a community like Canby what it is. So thank you again. From myself, my wife, and every employee that I have here, we would not be where we are without you. Thank you.
I can't express enough gratitude for what Don Wilson and Wilson Construction have done for us in this incredibly bizarre time in our lives. Right from the very beginning of the pandemic, almost a year ago, they were here to support local restaurants, obviously Wayward included, and it just has been incredible support. He's never asked for thanks. He's never showboated or demanded anything in return, and what an amazing individual, what an amazing organization, and this award, I wish I could give you a million more awards because it's meant the world to us. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes. Hi, Dawn, Stacy, and Kim. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen you guys face to face. This last year has been extremely difficult, but with your generosity and support of our community, it has made it much easier. I can't wait to thank you in person. I feel like this doesn't really do much, but you know that I am very grateful for what you've done for not just me, but my staff, keeping my people employed, and you are so deserving of this award, and thank you very much, and I can't wait to thank you in person. Thanks.
We just want to take just a second to say thank you to Don Wilson and Wilson Construction. Why? Because you guys have been amazing at giving us huge orders when maybe we weren't going to have a day at all. We had a day because you guys kicked in. We're so proud to be part of Canby, but you know what? I'm amazed at the outreach from Wilson Construction. Thank you so much for all you've done on behalf of myself and my family. Thank you.
My name is Susie Retz, and I've worked for Wilson Construction for over 10 years. It has been so nice for the Wilson family, Dawn, Kim, and Stacy, to give us a lunch every day during the COVID-19. And they've done this as a thank you to their employees, but also as to show their commitment to the Canby community and the local businesses.
I just want to say thank you to the Chamber for giving me this award. I mean, I'm really honored that we could do so much for our community. We've been here close to 20 years, and Canby's just a great city. We like it. We have a lot of local people. A lot of people live in this area, live in Canby, Molalla, and the surrounding areas, and it's just a great community. And we were fortunate enough through this whole pandemic that we were able to keep all our people working, and I'm really glad that we could provide or get services from the local community, not just the restaurants, but the stores and everything else. So I'm proud to be a Canby person, proud that we're here. So thank you very much for this award. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Well, we'd like to thank Providence as our sponsor for these awards. Every sponsor matters when you throw an event like this. So we want to take a special moment to thank Providence Willamette Falls for their generous support of the Chamber's annual auction. Providence has taken on the sponsorship of the Chamber's annual awards. Their generous support, we were able to switch gears and make some nice video presentations to give thanks to some of our community leaders. So thank you, Providence, for your support of the Canby Chamber.
Awesome. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, Providence Willamette Falls, the minute we basically posted the ability to have an award sponsor, they stepped right up. It was exactly the space that they wanted to sit in. And so, to Bobby, to Diane for being our sponsors. Are you checking? You're checking your bids, Diane.
And you still have yours.
There's exactly 15 minutes left before this auction closes. There's going to be time, Diane. There's going to be time.
It's telling me I have 15 minutes.
I know, right? The clock is ticking.
So get your bids in.
Right. So we're gonna leave folks to it, right? We're gonna leave them 15 minutes to go check your bids, check in, see where you're at, bid things up. Like while we have achieved our financial goal for this event, and we are ever grateful for that, never hurts to have, a little elbow room.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So thank you folks very much for joining us here tonight. We will see you soon. Things are opening up. The weather has been gorgeous.
Yes. For
Yeah.
outdoor dining.
Outdoor dining, the chamber is actively looking at restarting events and getting people together for networking as soon as that is possible, to gather safely. Vaccines are being distributed. There's a lot to be grateful for. Cases are down, right? A lot to be grateful for these days. We are grateful for you, to our sponsors, to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you soon. Oh, wait, one last thing. We always do costumes at the Canby Chamber, and when I was asked which costume I was going to do this year, Tony Helbling asked me if I was going to dress as a unicorn. Tony Helbling from Wilson Construction asked me if I was going to be a unicorn again this year. So, Tony, this is for you. This is my unicorn outfit for today. I feel like a leprechaun and a unicorn. I'm the luckiest son of a gun on the face of the planet, apparently, right now. So, on that note, we're going to call it quits. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Clear?
You still have it.